to that about to be reacting to. MFs will do anything for content. Now, unfortunately, I am not one of those MFers. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I have self-respect, I have dignity, and I have a reputation to uphold. Meaning, I just have respect for myself. I ain't have to give y'all three. But bro, people do anything for content, anything for likes and views. I would be the lamest nigga on earth before I bend over in front of a camera and do what y'all tell me to do, bro. Straight like that, bro. If it means to devalue myself or I feel like I'm going against my morals, then bro, what are we talking about here? But no, let's see what they talking about.
Content. Sometimes the bills have to be paid. And as a YouTuber, obviously, I'm not safe from this. You know, I gotta make videos that pay the bills. But me personally, there are certain extents that I would not go for the bills.
See,
I
me
get it's
too.
putting food on.
I'm not doing no alphabet community stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not demeaning. I'm not. It's a lot that I
Table,
won't do.
but the
The list is too long for me to sit here and yap about what I won't do.
aim of making that content would definitely outweigh it. And let's start with these clip farming podcasts. They need to start doing crazy levels of tax on podcast mics because people will really get on the mic and just start saying anything. Like, I could be scrolling on my For You page or whatever it is, and all of a sudden I swipe down and I just see some guy talking about, so water is a scam. Yeah, I agree. I found this source on TikTok and it said water
Yeah, they getting views. You know what I'm saying? Talking about water is a scam. What are we talking about here?
doesn't hydrate you. Yo, that's actually crazy, bro. They'll keep going on and on.
Water
They got
doesn't
someone
hydrate. Yeah, okay. Stop drinking water and see how great your life turns out. You know what I'm saying? See how much you elevate without drinking water. If you truly believe that.
in their takes, and that's it. This
Go
really is
hard.
a crazy method of clip farming. Like, what is the possible context for a clip like that? Nobody would ever say this dead ass with their own free will. Nobody is going to be watching your podcast if you're saying shit like that. Or who knows, maybe people think that this dude's bringing the unanswered questions to the table. I don't fucking know. Everyone from every walk of life at this point really thinks that they got to start a podcast. And you know, sometimes it goes well, but sometimes it leads to people spewing bullshit on the mic. And the worst one I've ever seen was from this guy called King Azule. I've talked about him on the channel before, but he was
King Azule. Oh yeah, I know who this nigga.
basically saying how he soaks his balls in the sun. What? This
Bro, what are we talking about? So you get your boys a 10? You want to be black that bad? You got to get your boys a 10. Just self-delete, you know what I'm saying? Start over life, donate your organs, and hope that you come back black in the next life, bro. It's that simple. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, put yourself through that torture.
is over here talking about how it's gonna increase your testosterone, bro. That shit's gonna do a whole lot of
What he
nothing. They're
said,
really out
the vitamin D from the sun, that's the healthiest vitamin D that you can get. So if you put your balls in the sun, your balls are gonna get a lot of vitamin D. Bro, shut your stupid ass up, bro.
thinking they're like modern day philosophers, but in reality they just gotta hop off the mic. But now we gotta talk about street interview content. I don't remember exactly
I
when
like
street
street interview
interviews popped off, and it's been a thing for a long time. Some street interviews are relatively tame. Some people have said like absolutely ridiculous shit on the mic, but some people have had crazy ass concepts for a street interview that I never thought was possible. There was recently this YouTube title and thumbnail that went viral on TikTok, and let's just say it's pretty fucking unskippable. There's no way you're scrolling past this. You're
Asking homeless. Hey, I will watch that video. The whole point of making a video is to get views and clicks. I would click on that video if I saw it. Asking homeless freaky questions.
look at it and say, what the hell is even in my feed right now? And it reads, asking homeless people freaky questions in Atlanta. Extremely viral. What the fuck? They are really doing this with their own free will, man.
Hey,
That is
that was a good idea. Shit, that's a great idea. I ain't gonna lie. Very creative, very different, you know?
street interview I never thought I would see. And this is how the video starts.
Let me tell y'all the most freaky shit I did. I let a female shit it on my face.
Nigga, what? Bro, what? In what situation in life is he shit on my face? Yeah, I'm gonna get turned on by shit on my face. Oh yeah, shit on my face. Oh, I'm getting there. Oh no, bro, what is we talking about here?
What This really
Nah, I will
is
watch
one of
that.
the
I
crazy.
actually might watch that video, bro. I actually might go watch it on my own time, cause that is hilarious, bro. Oh, what happened? No, what the shit happened? Oh, okay. I clicked this channel on accident.
Intros I've ever seen on this app. I'm just in shock, man. These unks gotta be nerfed. But now we got
Nah,
prank
that's funny,
videos.
bro.
Now, prank videos have been around since the dawn of time, of course. There's been all types of eras for prank videos. There's been people who stage like the craziest pranks of all time. Like, I remember specifically seeing a bunch of like Joey Salads clips back in the day, Prank Invasion, Roman Atwood. But now
Yeah, but you know, a lot of these videos, a lot of those old videos was fake. Like a lot of them, a grand majority of them was fake.
people are really going out there and just harassing random workers in retail. I think it was last year there was like these screaming pranks that went viral. Like they would just scream across the store and just waste the workers' time and would just be
I don't care, bro. That was funny. I know exactly what you're talking about. A group of four, maybe even three of y'all, go up in the store. One person yell, the people can get on your ass. You need to leave. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Then the other person gonna yell on the other side of the store. See, I told you that wasn't, bro. I love them videos.
annoying as hell just for the sake of content. And I thought a prank was supposed to be funny, but I guess not. These people have lost the plot completely. And it got to the point where last year people started clowning this exact stereotype.
Y'all got denim?
Welcome to
Hold
the
on.
roast out of
On the
YouTube, where
website,
we
y'all?
get
Ain't no
ass.
way. You
Eventually
guys
gonna
are a
get
print
ass
on demand
like
company. Come on now.
How about?
Type of content, and people were ironically saying shit like, yo bro, let's go prank people at Walmart. They would put a picture of some dude with like the ice cream scoop cut and then a pair of baseball Oakley sunglasses. Like I could really just try to go get groceries one day and I see people pulling some crazy prank in Target. I didn't see exactly what that
See, me personally, I wouldn't give a damn. I just mind my own business unless you like disrespecting me or violating my personal space. I don't give a damn, bro. I'm getting what I gotta get and getting the fuck on. I feel like life would be so much more simple if everybody reacted that way. Think about it. They only doing it to garner y'all attention. If y'all just ignore the people, they just gonna look like fucking buffoons and go home. Yeah.
was, but I just saw a bunch of people getting kicked out of Target. And there were security guards posted outside like it was crazy. I was really just walking out there with my groceries and I saw all this unfolding. And me and my brother, the Duck, we just looked at each other like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And they'll
Whoa,
do
the
this
Duck
shit
and
for
Birdie,
like
they
2 views,
they
bro.
brothers? What the fuck? Okay.
Rage baiting random people in public for 2 views. There's no way it's worth it. All right, next we
No.
got dudes that do like these crazy ass experiments on themselves. Like they just sit there and, well, yeah, they pretty much just make themselves a lab subject for content. There's one guy who a couple years ago, he didn't sleep for 12 days or something like that, which is absolutely insane. There's no
You can get real sick off of not sleeping, get insomnia and all type of shit. And I don't know how old you are, so you probably don't got bills. But what do you mean you are able to just not sleep for 12 days? You gotta be living with your parents doing that. Like, no bull.
this didn't have psychological effects on him. And I guess why he did this is he wanted to break the world record for staying awake. There's some ideas that just need to be scrapped. There's no way this is worth it. And there's also people who've like forced themselves to get addicted to vaping or something like that, which is unreal. Like I would not wish that type of shit on my worst enemy, man. Like vape addictions are very hard to get rid of. And I don't think that needs any explanation.
I wouldn't know. I don't give a damn. Well, I do care. But I don't care because they're damaging their body themselves. But me personally, I don't really see myself. I never been one to vape. I ain't never been one to smoke. I smoke weed, yeah. But like all that little fruity tooty stuff, the little vapes and all that, I'm cool. You don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing when I hit a vape like one time just to see what it's about. I'm like, oh, this is what everybody's addicted to, just blowing smoke out your mouth. Somebody please let me know what I'm missing out on, please.
Whatsoever. But you get it. There's more examples, and it sometimes gets crazier. Like, people will really risk their life for content. And speaking of people who are putting their own life at risk, I gotta be careful with this one. But I remember those, like, internet challenges that went viral back in the day, and it got so bad to the point where I guess it became a news story. I think people are smart
Yeah, I
enough to
remember
know
people was licking ice cream and putting it back in the freezer. People that did that, they just need to, you know what I'm saying, go to the morgue, go donate some organs, start over in the next life, bro. That's a great way to put it. Cause what are you doing, bro? And what world is that funny? Sicko.
Not to do these dumbass internet trends, but some people are really trying to be a viral TikTok sensation that bad. There probably wasn't that many people doing these things, to be honest. It was probably just a few people really clout chasing, and the news just wanted a story to talk about. I don't know. I know I talked about this
No,
in
it was
previous
definitely
videos
people doing it. They was doing it on TikTok and shit. Remember, it was a trend.
before, but I mean,
was a
this
trend
really
to do
is the
that.
pinnacle of anything for content, so I had to mention it again. I don't want to spend too much time on it though, because the video will get striked if I really go into serious detail. Okay, this next entry doesn't really have any specific title, but sometimes when you're scrolling on Reels, sometimes you can come across the most disgusting video you've ever seen in your entire life. Now, I'm not really sure what happened to the state of my friend's For You page on Reels, but sometimes he'll pull up his Reels on the TV.
I ain't gonna reels on the TV a different level. I might start doing that. But nah, bro, as of recent, I talked about this in one of my previous videos. I don't know if I'm gonna drop that one first or this one first. But no, bro, as far as reels, you just scroll and then you get ads, right? I've been getting AI porn ads, like explicit ads of porn, where you can take a picture of somebody and then put it in the app and it makes them naked. What are we doing, bro? Like, why is that even a thing in technology? Then it's just a cartoon character getting banged. Like, I'm trying to say this in ways I won't get a strike or demonetized. But bro, straight bang. I'm like, bro, what? How is this even allowed on here? Like something you will see on the app, like an ad you will see on the app, is just on Instagram. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
Felt every emotion that day, from cringe to disgust, literally everything.
That was
And as he
random,
was scrolling, I came across a familiar face. This guy has been a TikTok veteran.
Big ass Pikachu, bro.
Been around since like 2020, 2021. And I'm giving you a warning, this video is nasty. So if you're eating food, put it down. Or just skip past the clip. I don't know.
I want to see. What in the actual shit is that? Is that what is? Oh, is that that's shredded cheese?
Squeak! 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 Cheese!
Oh my.
This is the perfect pair for
Hey y'all, welcome to the broke side of YouTube where we
and
get
it replaces
ads,
3
bro.
different chargers. So when I travel, I don't pack extra cables, I don't have to pack extra bricks. This covers my phone, my watch, and anything USB Type-C.
My God, that show was a rough watch. This type of video would probably spawn in on your reels at 3 in the morning. I don't know what my friend
I
was
ain't
watching
never
to
seen
see
that.
videos like this, but sometimes you really will.
As of lately, I need to refresh my reels so I can see some new reels. They be putting like a lot of gym stuff on there, and a lot of workout stuff, and a lot of boxing stuff, cause that's what I be doing. But bro, I need to refresh my
Shit that's out of this world. That's why this entry doesn't really have a category. It's unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna see when you open IG Reels. Next, we have streamers that clip farm like crazy. I get everyone needs their clips. They need that form of virality to spread across the internet, but there are some things that just aren't worth it for the clip. This dude by the name of Dean the Great would take punches to the face for the clip. And the people he was squaring up with, man, personally, I don't know about that
Professional
one. That's gotta do
fighters,
like
professional lifters. Yeah, bro, it ain't worth it because it's like it was a humiliation ritual to get him into the circle, the Illuminati circle. But now he's in. Now he clicked over with Adrian Broner. Now they a dynamic duo. You know.
permanent damage to your face. I guess he was like disrespecting some dude's
You know,
wife or
when I first saw this thing, I thought it was DDG. I'm like, bro, why is DDG out here tweaking like this?
something. I don't know. At least that's what the
But it's
caption of
not
the clip
DDG.
said.
It's not. Y'all remember DDG had that high top, and he had dreads. I'm like, DDG got dreads again?
And
I'm
after
thinking
this
oh,
viral, he saw that this was the method and he kept doing it. There's Johnny Somali, that guy. Like, you probably know who he is at this point.
yeah, we
This
all know who he is. I think he's still in jail to this day.
who went to South Korea and just did some lame ass shit pretty much. But he got 8 charges in South Korea. 8 charges in like
8 charges in a foreign country. You in prison with people that you can't even speak the same language as. All because you wanted a viral moment. You wanted people to know who you were. Well, congratulations. We know who you are. The idiot that lost his life pretty much over YouTube. Or
Who-
just in general.
How do you even manage to do that? This has to be one of the craziest things people did for content. I don't know if I could say what he did because of YouTube, but all you gotta know, it was just absolutely disgusting and deplorable shit. All right, next we got another targeted entry, but like, there's people at anime conventions, they will do freaky shit for content. They will put their feet in a cooler of fruit punch and say, hey, $5 for a cup.
Guess what? People buying that shit. And the people that's buying, we shouldn't look at the person that's selling it in any type of way. We should look at the people that's buying it. For the people that's buying it, you need to go donate your organs to the morgue and start over in a new life. Ooh, I like that saying right there, bro.
Who is drinking this? There's really
Fucking
some
weirdos, incels, and niggas that can't get bitches. Straight like that.
freaked out ass dudes at this convention, because I don't know why this is even a market. Drinking this would have to get you some kind of disease, man. I don't know. Not only that, they're filming this shit. People got their phones out. They're making sure it's clipped up all over.
Look at this nigga. Waste of organs, waste of eyes, waste of heart, waste of liver. Somebody in this world actually needs that. That's going to put it to use. You sitting here letting a woman step on your back.
Social media platforms.
Disgrace. Shit, if I'm his parents, I gotta take him on myself. You know, when my dad was in my life, he always told me this shit. I brought you in this world and I could take you out. In this situation, bro, your pops gotta take you out the world.
I'm not gonna show it in the video. I'm just gonna put a screenshot of it because I don't want you guys to have to see this, so it's not happening. And now we got family channels, and of course I had to put this one on the list because some of them are harmless and, well, some of them have done some crazy ass shit. I've even seen some cases where the kid of a family channel ended up speaking out when they became an adult. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember seeing a video I recommended earlier this year. I don't remember exactly what she said, but the mom was on some crazy ass shit. Also, sometimes they'll force their kids to do shit like quote unquote posing for a thumbnail. Something crazy could happen and obviously the kid will be upset, but they'll still sit there and be like, oh, hit a sad face for the thumbnail. There's no way it's that.
But as a kid, what do you do in that situation? The people that's providing food, shelter, and pretty much a whole life for you, what do? You tell them no, and now you get your ass beat, and now you gotta do it anyway. The only difference is you got an ass beat to force you to do it.
Serious. You're really that concerned for a thumbnail? This is really anything for content. And also, when these kids get older, they may not like that their entire life was on camera, whether they had a choice or not. And they may wish that they were never on the internet. And this is why eventually 10 years down the road, when the family comes, I am not starting the Duckalo family. I think we can agree that we're all good off that channel. And now we got gambling streamers. Now these dudes are all over Kick and they'll just...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you have to be a special person to fall for this stuff right here. To like get hooked through a streamer. Like, I don't understand. They must be seeing a lot of numbers because you see RainBet everywhere. Literally everywhere in all these clips. Then they got creators to the point they making funny content, but they gambling in the middle of it. Like they scrolling on their app, hitting bets, playing card games. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
On their live stream and just gamble the entire time, basically. And they'll sit there and promote these games to their audiences, even though all they're really doing is getting on the stream and placing the worst bets known to man. They sold their soul to a company that I can't say the name of. And for this reason, they will just keep placing bets with thousands of dollars and basically just speed run how fast they can lose this money. So they're basically just getting paid by this company to gamble their money. Or sometimes I'll even see people on TikTok like, oh, let me place a bet real quick, and they're like, oh, did I win? And then they use the money they supposedly won to buy stuff.
It's all a part of the script. Yeah, we all see the same.
Can't be this high, but
we all see the same videos. But no, I said what I said and y'all heard what I said. So I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.